Hey everyone, welcome to Lesson 11. This is going to be a review of Unit 7. And in case you notice, I chose some extra cheesy music to go along with this lesson. It's called Only in My Memories, and I picked it because actually going to school is only in our memories. Okay, so we're going to start by reviewing some key vocabulary, some important vocabulary from the unit. There's a list of vocabulary on the left of the slide. On the right, you're going to see pictures and other examples. So go ahead and pause this and see if you can match each term with an example on the right. Okay, so let's see how you did matching up the terms with the examples. So we've got an equation, which has an equal sign. Order of operations, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, an ordered pair, the origin, axis, and that can be the x-axis or the y-axis, an expression, and then the coordinate plane, which is the space in the grid. For this slide, think about where we could put parentheses so the value of the expression would be 18. If you said it around the 6 and the 4, you're correct, because I would start there, which would give me 24, and then I would work it left to right. 4 plus 24 minus 6 is 18. This one's a bit trickier. Where can I put parentheses in this expression so it simplifies to 6? If you're thinking around the 14 and the 5, you're right, because I would do parentheses first, which is 9, then divide by 3, which is 3, then multiply by 2, which is 6. Let's try this one. Where could I put parentheses so it simplifies to 12? Yep, around the 1 and the 7. I would do that first, which is 8, and then I would work it left to right. 10 times 2 is 20, minus 8 is 12. Now let's practice taking an expression written with numbers and symbols and writing it in words. You might want to pause it. Think about how would you say this in words? Remember the order of operations. If you said multiply 4 and 3, then subtract the product from 16, you were right. How about this one? How would I write this expression using words instead of numbers? Think about it. You might want to pause the video. If you said divide 8 by 4, then subtract 2, you were right on. Remember, simplify means finding the value of an expression, but you have to follow the order of operations. So in this expression, I would do the parentheses first, which would give me 6, and then that would leave me with 12 plus 6 divided by 2. Following the order of operations, I would divide first. 6 divided by 2 is 3, then add 12, which makes 15. Let's simplify this expression. Think about what you would do first. Yep, the parentheses. So if I do that, that would give me 3, and that would leave me with 14 minus 3 divided by 3/10. Remember, when you divide by a decimal in the divisor, you have to move it over to make it a whole number before you can divide. So if I did that, 3 divided by 3/10 is 10, 14 minus 10 is 4. How could you write this expression in words using numbers and symbols instead? Think about it. It would probably look like this, 8 divided by r plus 5. You could add parentheses around the 8 and the r, but you don't have to because order of operations says we divide first. How could you write this expression that's written in words using numbers and symbols instead? Think about it. Well, it tells you that you need to subtract r from 30 first and then multiply by 6. So I would need parentheses for this expression so that I subtract first. Let's use each rule to complete each pattern. The top pattern says add 4. Well, if I start with 5, then that would give me 5, 9, 13, and 17. For the bottom pattern, the rule is add 2. So if I start with 10, it would be 10, 12, 14, 16. Now let's think about that same pattern from the last slide. What are the ordered pairs formed from the corresponding terms of these two patterns? Well, you need to look vertically, not horizontally, to find those ordered pairs. So that would mean you'd have 0.24, 0.710, and 0.1216. Now let's graph those ordered pairs. The first ordered pair is 2, 4. Remember, you go over then up, so I would go over 2, up 4. The second ordered pair is 7, 10. So over 7, up 10. And the last one, 12, 16. Over 12, up 16. Okay, superstars, that's lesson 11. Before you try and attempt the assignment for assignment 11, which is a quiz, make sure that you wait till after class on Tuesday, because I'm going to be sharing something that will help you answer one of the questions in the quiz.